Battle rap ranking, man. Battle rap ranking. What's going on? So we got the consensus here. We're gonna chop it up with no other than the baby girl. How you feeling tonight, baby girl?
I'm doing good. Hey, y'all doing?
Oh, chopping up on us, picking up on us.
I said I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. We doing good, man. Right into it, man. You know how we are. URL app. We're gonna talk about this URL app. It's been a little minute. Did you cop the app? And kind of break it down and kind of give me a little overview of what you think about the app.
Oh, yes. I absolutely got the app. Um, Shout out to URL just for the thought process behind it. Um, I do have the app, and in my honest opinion, I love it. I love what they've done for the beginning. I mean, let's be honest. It's only been out a week. I'm not gonna put such heavy stipulations and such heavy critique on something that can always be improved. So I'm not gonna do that, but I will say just what other bloggers who have reported on it, the same things. Having a back button, I think having like a personal contact info section on there will be great, to where you can see your payment and billing information. That way you can make changes if necessary. That would be great. They already said they're coming out with more casting options other than Chromecast. So that's already something that's in the works. No need to bring that up again, but I know people still have questions on it. Right now, I can cast because I have Chromecast, and I'll just say this: it works great on the Chromecast for sure. I can cast it to my TV. I can skip, go back as much as possible, and there's not a lot of lag time, even on the Chromecast. So I really don't have nothing negative to say about it. It's just really improvements that they can make. As with anything that's technological, you can always have room for improvement, make it a little bit more user friendly. But for overall, I honestly love the app. I love where it's headed. Now, when you get into the techniques, if they're going to pay battlers and doing all this pocket watching, that's on a different level of support. But just for me, loving battle rap, wanting that content, not being able to go to Miami or Tampa to see the band legacies, born legacies, and things like that. Not being able to get to Virginia whenever they have them. I love being able to go to the app and see majority of them. I can't say anything bad about it. I love battle rap, so this is a plus for me.
Wow, that's what's up. That's definitely what's up, man. And I'm the same type of fan. I'm the same type of fan. I just like the content, especially if it's exclusive. I ain't really seen too many bootlegs running around, so I guess they're doing a pretty good job with the bootlegging. Um, yeah, it's pretty dope, man. I definitely wish I could see more battles, like some of the old URL battles instead of going to YouTube. I wouldn't mind it being under the actual app. Give me more battles to watch on the app, something else to do on the app, because I didn't watch all the battles. What is your favorite battle and like what's your oh yeah, and then John and O Rare dropped today too on the app, so that's pretty cool. I haven't got to watch that battle, but what is your favorite battle on the app so far, baby?
Um, I'll put them in two different favorite battle categories. One is off of anticipation alone. So my favorite battle that I was anticipating to see has to be Geechee versus Chess because of Chess and his focus level, his performance level, just everything he had in that battle. It went above what I thought he was gonna do. Not even gonna lie. And we all know Chess is king. Chess is GAWD to some people, but yeah, that battle was fire. Geechee, oh my God, he stepped it up times 10. I did not even think he was gonna do as well as he did. So that, as far as
Polo in the
anticipation, that was
building,
definitely
what's
my
going
best
on,
battle.
Polo?
However, that Saga versus Ryder battle was actually pretty damn dope. Um, I know they said Ryder 3-0'd them, and that probably is true. But I actually like Ryder as a battle rapper. I ain't getting into nothing else. I'll just say that. I really liked what he did. It wasn't as bad as a lot of people painting it out to be. So I would say those two are my favorite, and that's because I like the content all around from both battles.
Alright. No, I definitely agree with the Geechee Gotti and Chess. Fire. Definitely a fire battle. Could go either way. Seemed like Geechee Gotti kind of rapped a little bit longer than Chess, so kind of won it by default to me. But that's only on the first watch. I gotta definitely break it down when it comes out, or whenever I can get the panel together. We can definitely break that thing down. But what's going on, Polo? What's going on, Pyro? What y'all think about the app? Do y'all got the app? But yeah, I like the Diesel versus C3 battle. I like that battle. That was a pretty dope battle. I definitely like what
And
Diesel. How far, baby? Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, yep, that was definitely a fire battle.
Yeah, I like that battle. I like what was going on in that battle. Um, I like the Snake Eyes and what was it? Snake Eyes and Jay. That battle was pretty cool too. I enjoyed that battle. I enjoy the battles, man. But you know me, long as there ain't no stumbling going on. There was a couple stumbles and chokes that make you kind of feel a certain type of way sometimes. But that's just battle rap, so I can't feel so bad about that, you know. So it's all good, man. My only thing is, like I said, maybe the archives, like, give me more battles. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's gonna fill up pretty quick because we got a lot of events that been happening. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I mean, like, shout out to Fat Boy Demon Wild. He said that they should have like a chat section in there where you can chat with other people. I definitely think that would be fire. So that will keep people in there more often. And the app constantly running on someone's phone because of course you want to engage with people who are watching the same battles since not everybody has the app. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. That would be a great addition as well as more battles. Absolutely.
But yeah, chatting section. Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that, but that's definitely fire. That's definitely fire. Anything, cause we pretty much agree. Well, our boy Will Rubber. I know we talked to a couple of people that's I know baby girl you kind of brought up the pocket watching or kind of asking if the battle rappers get paid or not off the app, and he was pretty much trying to ask us like how do like what is it in for the battle rappers? You know what I'm saying? And I know when he asked the question, she gave him a good answer and she can answer for herself. But I know when he asked that question, it's like if we support Smack, what he got going on, that automatically gonna give him more money for the battle rapper. So that was an easy question for me. But I don't know what you thought about that. What he was talking about, baby girl.
I agree that we all want to make sure that the battle rappers get their just due. Of course we do.
BR in the
I
building. What up, BR?
know a lot of the battle rappers that we love who are the household names, but they're known enough, like Chilo and um, I'll just say J400 Block, Snake Eyes. He's saying they're getting like $750 to $1,000 for a battle. And then he's bringing up people like Jack Boy, who's not getting a lot, and which I understand. They may not get a lot, but I know that they can negotiate more. And I also believe that with the URL will probably offer a little more because it is out there that the URL pays more than any other league. So if we know that to be true, then how can you be mad at them for innovating an app but not giving a bat over $1,000 when RBE without an app ain't giving it one? It's one either. I really like I cannot get off of the idea of the app for one that just came out, come on now. We're not going to sit here and say, yeah, you can have some of the app money when we don't even know what this app is going to do. Obviously, the rap fans love rap like I do, but who's just not supporting the apps? Obviously, not everybody's getting it. Not off of it used. So why are we doing it like they're going to make 2.5 billion off of this app when we clearly see battle rap fans who are real fans still hasn't supported it yet?
I don't know. About how many people do you think got that?
I don't know. I thought somebody like Rare, as knowledgeable as he is in battle rap, I thought he would have it. So just hearing that he doesn't have it opens my mind to a lot more people don't have this app who I think should have the app or would have the app. So I don't know now. Now I'm all confused.
Right.
That's why I said I'm not going to pocket watch and say I'm not going to support it based off of that. I'm supporting it off of my own personal love for this culture and this community, what these battlers are able to do, what I'm not able to see. That's where my support comes in, because I want to be able to see those battles. I want to be able to get as close to that in the building feel as possible. And if I'm not seeing the battles, not there, that's just gonna make me feel some type of way, and I'm cool. For $8, I'm cool on that. I'll support. I'll get as many battles as I possibly can
Y'all like the
that I can
video,
see
man?
in that month. What, that'll be 12 battles that I get to see new every month since they're dropping 3 a week. So I'm okay. I think I'll live. I think I'll be okay when they start adding other content and features, like they said. The app will start it'll start popping. It'll be lit again.
I don't know. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got any questions? I mean, I understand what you're saying. I feel you saying. Somebody said they saying that there's a little over 10,000 people with the app. So that's a nice little pocket. If that's true and accurate.
So what are we saying? Like $80,000 for how many people got it so far?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
So how is that gonna start paying us more? That's still not enough for what they're saying.
So you don't think $80,000 a month, because that's a month so far, can do what they saying and pay battle rappers and things like that?
I think they'll pay them a little bit more, but they're not going to pay them what we as a community feel is just due. No, I don't think somebody like G-Lo, and I'm not giving his number because I don't know it. I'm just saying what was said as an example. Somebody like G-Lo getting $750 now, all of a sudden it's not about to get $1,000 increase because of the app. And I think with what he's been bringing, with as hard as he's been working, and I see him out there, 1750, 1800, it wouldn't be bad for him to make. That would be a just due for me. But do I think he's automatically going to get $1,000 increase because they're making $80,000 a month? No, I don't.
All right. But yeah, that's the angle he was trying to take. I think the all in the paying the battle rappers. But like I said, I think. What's going on, man? We live on the podcast. What's going on?
What's up, battle rap?
Battle rap rankings, battle rappers life, man.
Who is this baby girl?
I'm your worst nightmare.
We live.
Oh man, you actually have a female in the chat. Congrats, bro.
We live. We live on Discord. We live on Discord. I mean, we live on YouTube right now, sir. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down with your questions, unless you got questions about what's going on.
What particular topic are you talking?
The URL app, the new URL app.
Is it good? Or what is up with it?
Do you got the app? Did you purchase the app?
A nigga from a third world country isn't gonna pay $8 a month for an app, bro.
Why is that?
Because we are real niggas here, man.
Where you say you from?
Trinidad.
Oh, we got Trini in the building. We got Trini in the building.
Yeah, but I'm from Trinidad, but just spending $8 on an app, that is real failure.
And why is that? Kind of break it down a little bit more without trolling. Without trolling, why exactly you won't pay $8 for an app? Are you a URL fan? Are you a battle rap fan?
Yeah, I'm a battle rap fan, man, but $8, if you translate it to TT dollars, is like 60 something dollars every month, man. We can't cough up that amount of change for the battle rap. We just had to hope someone hacks it and we'll watch it online. How does that sound? How does that sound, bro?
I mean, that's not the first time I heard that, but yeah, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I don't think you're a hardcore fan, so you pretty much don't care about exclusives or live streams or being able to see it first. Like, you don't care about things like that, do you?
To be honest, I really care about it, but I just don't have the additional money to spend on it.
Okay, so
But it's gonna hurt me a lot, man. I said hopefully I can come on battle rap ranking and get a little sneak peek at the battles. How does that sound?
Follow the rankings, man. Follow the rankings, man. You know what I'm saying? We see everything, man. Just follow me, man. You know you're gonna see what's going on.
I'm already subscribed to your YouTube channel, bro. I got you.
That's a fact. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Facebook. And you're already in the Discord, so it's a go, man. Y'all like the video, gang? We live on YouTube right now. We got like 9, 10 people in here. Nobody wanna like the video. What's going on, Tyan? But what you think about what he's saying, baby girl? What you think about what he's saying?
Well, for one, I can't fault anyone for not being able to afford it. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is you have people who are buying the pay-per-views. I mean, let me just say it like this. URL cannot run a business and try to get as global as possible if they're not bringing in a lot of money, because just the way people feel about this app, they feel about the pay-per-views. And let's be honest, people are bootlegging the pay-per-views more than they're buying them. So how much money are y'all thinking these people are bringing in when they have a whole staff, a whole business? Then they have to fly battle rappers out. Not all battle rappers get that treatment. I get it, but they have to fly battle rappers out. They do accommodate them with hotel, some of them. Not all of them, but that's still money. That's still 15, 16 battle rappers that you're doing that for on a card. That's money. In the venues, I can't want them to do everything for free all the time. So if you can't afford it, I can't say nothing to you about that. That's, that is definitely something that you are going to, have to live with, because the app is here now. All I can say is I hope you can find $8 to hopefully pay for it, so you'll get the content, because they made it very hard to bootleg it. I'm not finna say, hey, take the app away and go back to YouTube. How are they gonna support and grow just off of paper?
It was making a decent amount of money, man. But like when any business grows, like they have to expand their business. I understand where they're coming from, but they have fans all around the world. What are they going to do to appease the fan, like in Trinidad and other third world countries? Do you want us to spend $8 a month just to watch the battles?
Not all. YouTube culture will still get battles. The YouTube culture will still be able to see some of the battles. Maybe not as fast as the people who have the app, but you will still see majority of the things. The app is for exclusive content, for things that you will not see on YouTube. So that's something that you're going to have to decide with, because I feel them on that part. At some point, we have to make it exclusive. Why can't they? All businesses do it.
The way how you're talking, I think that you should just let me get a sneak peek into your app some of the times after you finish watching the battle. I'm pretty honest. So if you're comfortable with me to that extent, I'm down for watching the battles on your app.
No, I'm cool on that. I can afford to pay $8 on my own, but what I'm saying is that you should, borrow that $8 from somebody, or y'all collectively come up with it as a group and get it. And if you don't like it, then go ahead and delete it and don't pay for it next month then. But I'm not doing that. I got that. I myself at a different level of fan. Now I get it. People don't like that. To be honest with you, so. It's only $7.99. That's it.
Okay. Sounds pretty legit, man. But I'm gonna come on this Discord to hear what you guys have to say. Put it into the battles. If it's really hype, I'll contemplate purchasing it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think a lot of people should.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, don't just shoot it down. If you don't like battle rap like that, okay, fine. As it's been said, it's not for you. Continue to get your content off YouTube. Do what you need to do. But for me, when I can't be at some of those locations, and if they don't have a pay-per-view, I feel
Polo, come up here and talk to us. We'd like to hear what you mean by anti-app. Join the Discord and come up here and talk to
They're
us.
not making you do
We'd love to
anything.
hear your
You do or
input,
you
man.
don't. If you don't like it, delete it and
I feel you. But by the way, I'm a big battle rap fan, so don't think that you're more of a fan. I probably know more of battle rap than you. There's a high possibility.
That's a very high possibility. Nobody's saying that. It's if you're willing to do it or not. And I'm willing to. You're not willing to, or you're saying that you can't. I can't do anything about you not being able to, but I can't tell them as a company not to grow because not all of their fans will be able to grow with them. That's what you're basically asking.
Okay, minus me from this equation. Just look at the app holistically. Do you really think that it's going to help battle rap go in the right direction? Opposed to, look at many other YouTube channels. There are a lot of successful YouTube channels that are operating since 2012. So YouTube is a proper platform to support and sustain a lot of businesses. The difference is they're just making an app for people to view their videos. But realistically speaking, I think that the YouTube should have been the main focus and just put special battles on the app. Like, let's be realistic. We just want to click on YouTube when a Verbal with the Locks comes out and look at the video. Niggas ain't trying to download no app and all this type of shit, man. But I wish them the best in their business. If you know what I mean.
I definitely understand what you're saying.
Why is your mic making so much noise?
It's actually, if you haven't noticed, whenever somebody trying to talk with you, that is echoing, but you haven't noticed. So, but it's actually your mic. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, 1 second. What are you saying, bro?
Now you got good points though, man. You definitely got good points. Both of y'all got good points. And I like the back and forth, man. Hey, BR, what's going on with you, homie?
What's up, bro? I was just on my way home, sitting on London.
All right. Make sure you mic up, Prosum when you're not talking, if you don't mind, sir. But what you think about the app, BR?
I haven't got that yet, but I haven't got the app yet. But whose mic is doing that? I haven't got the app yet. But I think they should have did that shit a long time ago. You know, and my thing is, no offense to no one, all the things we got to complain about in this world, how we get fucked up about money, and we complaining about battle rap, they got exclusive content. They should have been opened up an app. They should have been charged people to watch their product. And it should bring more money to the battle rappers. They should be able to go back and negotiate. We should all hope that this take off. We paying for everything else. We don't sit there and ask, oh, Netflix, why you don't give it to us for free? We don't sit there and ask HBO that. We don't ask NBC that. We don't ask, you know what I mean? There's so many people that pay for the we have to pay for the product. What's wrong with that?
Right. I understand that.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
We can hear you now, but you have to put your mic on mute when somebody else talking because we hear echo off your phone, Prosum. But go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, let's use Netflix for an example. Netflix takes a lot of movies and they have their platform and people pay money to view a lot of different type of movies. What Smack and URL are trying to do is create an app just exclusively for battle rap content. The problem is the competition that they have to deal with on YouTube. A lot of shit is going to be pretty stiff. Telling someone, I'm not saying I'm against it, but I think it's a pretty bad business act. I think it's pretty bad because you're going to lose a lot of fans who were really interested in watching the battle. If they were paying money, if they were getting to get the battles on Netflix, and Netflix were paying URL, probably it would have been pretty good. But I think the content is too explicit to even be on it. But I can be wrong. I think that would have been a much better option. To join Netflix, and get your money through Netflix.
Yeah, but you're still paying.
Yeah.
Why would they cut a deal with Netflix about product that they already own when they could do it on their own?
All right.
$7. That makes no sense to me.
But the point is, if someone is going to purchase Netflix, they'll get the URL battle a byper. If you're asking someone to purchase an exclusive product just for URL battle, it's something totally different. That's all you're getting. It's not like you can watch a series or some shit. You have to just watch battles on the. What if I'm not up to date and just giving a month rest for the URL battle? That makes things so messed up.
Hold on. I'm confused. I don't have the app yet, but so you tell on the app, don't they got all the past battles and interviews and stuff like that? Or they don't have that on there yet or something?
I really don't know. I don't have that. Can't speak on behalf, but Battle Rap Rankings, I think he has that, so he's more knowledgeable on what the app.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
Go
got
ahead,
that. Yeah, I got that. And they don't got nothing but battles up there. They don't have no interviews or anything like that. They just got straight battles. Go ahead though.
but can you get the past battles?
Nope, no past battles. That's my only gripe with them. They should have the battles that they already own on the app too, but they only got 15, 16 battles up there.
And that's the issue with something that you're gonna be innovative with and start something a new trend. You need to make sure everything is organized to the full extent before you even give the product out. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I thought they was gonna have all the battles and the past battles, you know, things that they never leaked out or whatever the case may be. But the bottom line is still, this is the bottom line for me. It's still their product, and if you own something, you have the right to do what you want to do with it. It's just simple as that. It's just like when Jay-Z started off with when that Apple came out with their app, Jay-Z came out with his music app.
My
You
boy
understand what I'm
B.I.
saying?
in the
Now we
building.
can go to music, go and get our music for free from anywhere. It's so fucked up now they can't. It's hard for them to control it. But if you someone like Smack and you can control who buys your material, why wouldn't you? That makes no sense. I mean, they should did this shit like 5 years ago.
It comes like the person before, like let's say she was sucking dick on YouTube. I'm just making a reference. And you were following her sucking dick for about 10 years. And now that she has 1 million subscribers, she says, you know what, I'm going to make an app for you to see me suck dick. No, and she's making their own content. But the problem is there are other competitors. Like, you can just go on Pornhub and pay for a user or some shit like that. And you can see other reviews.
If she got the clout, if you're cornering the market, monopolizing the market, just like smacking them, why wouldn't you? If you got the name, that's just like if Beyonce come out and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this on YouTube," blah blah blah, X-rated or whatever the case may be, people are gonna pay to see it. Why? Because you can't go nowhere else to see Beyonce do it. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you can corner the market and you're smacked, why wouldn't you? Why I think people are in their feelings on this, and I think it's other things to go after in this country. This Smack making a few $1,000s more a month.
No, I'm not against Smack's hustle. I actually wish the best for him. What I'm trying to say is, I don't even think it's beneficial for him to do this. I really don't even think it's beneficial. Like that's all I'm saying.
Why not? Let's say it blows up worldwide for the Smack to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now you already got your app established. You see what I'm saying? Let's say you got 5,000 people now. You know, what if it turns into 200,000? What if it turns into 1 million people? Why would that be a bad idea?
I guess time will tell, man. We just have to look in the future to see what happens.
You can't expect every business to take off right away. This is a good start. Even if they got 5,000 people, that's more than what they had. That's $7,000, $8,000. That's great business. I'm sorry, I think it's great business. Hell,
Personally, I just think it's too far-fetched to take it in this direction exclusively for battle. That's all I think. That is my opinion. Well, let's see how it works out in the future. I hope someone hacks it so I can watch the battle.
What?
Bootleg gang. That's bootleg gang, man. He ain't the only one that think like that. They got opinions too.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. You can't get mad at someone for what they want to do with their product, man. Come on.
told you again. He said he actually wished the best for them, but he thinks that it's not a good idea. So he just don't think it's a good idea. And leave your references. Try to keep them PG next time, sir. Please.
We're not in the proving grounds.
PG, sir. But we on YouTube on my channel.
Okay, bro. My bad.
Thank you, sir.
But,
What up, Rankin? Salute to everybody on here. It's too hot, man. I just want to say, in regard to this app, I support the app. I bought the app. Now, for me, the only thing that I'm not satisfied when it comes to the app is the battles that they have dropped. Like today, the battle they dropped, I already paid for that battle because that battle was on a pay-per-view. So for me, that's my gripe, that these battles that they dropping, I already purchased them on pay-per-view. So it's pretty much I'm not getting the satisfaction that I needed out of the app because I done bought Volume 3, Volume 4, and those the battles that they are dropping. So that's what my unsatisfactory is coming within the app.
yeah, that's pretty retarded, my opinion. But I heard Beasley was speaking on that same issue on Jay Black's channel. He said that if you pay for the pay-per-view, you can see it instantly, and the app will have a 2-week delay. So that's the benefit you have for paying for the pay-per. So if you're so hot to watch it online, probably the pay-per-view is probably the best option.
I was just under the impression that all the past battles, like how you go to, like I said, Jay-Z's app, you get all the music. That's what I was thinking that was going. I know you wasn't gonna get the pay-per-views right away, but I was figuring that we'll get all the like I could go and look up a battle from 2001, 99 or some shit like that. That's what I was hoping for. You know what I mean?
But the Jay-Z's app title is for all the rappers. Smack app should be for KOTD and all the other battle leagues. If all the other battle leagues don't want to cooperate, it's going to be pretty one-sided. And due to the history that Smack has with the other battle leagues, it doesn't seem promising.
I don't know. I mean,
The title is not for other record labels. Title is for the artist. Same thing with URL. URL is not for other platforms. It's for them. Now, the independent artist, it's up to them if they want to be involved with Smack and get on the app. Not King of the Dots, not RBE. It has nothing to do with the platforms. Just like Title. It's about the independent artist.
I understand what you're saying, but battle rap in the battle rap context, their material is in battle rap. So it's not like they have individual records or some shit like that. So the artist needs the league to survive. So if you're gonna replace it, it's two different things, man. Tidal works for the artist, but it's two different things. You can't make a statement. Like, just be realistic, bro. If KOCD and ARP is working with Smack, then probably it makes sense. Other than that, it's not going to make sense.
I don't get your point, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they say the same thing. I don't get your point. Because KOTD, RBE, Gates of the Guard, none of them have to do URL. Talking about URL platform. URL added another product to that platform. And the platform and the product is for artists, battle rappers, not league owners. So that's why I say the battle rappers have to get in tune with URL or Smack to get on the app. Has nothing to do with RBE. RBE has to get their own app if that's something they want to do with their artists. King of the Dot has to do the same thing. This has to do with the other platforms. This has to do with battle rappers.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely got something to do with the other platforms because it's always competition. And I think I could be wrong, but I think he's trying to say the competition is free free versus being paying for it. So you still got the same artists doing stuff for free, and we getting free content over here. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna work for certain battle rappers, but he's talking about, I think I could be wrong, overall trying to get the overall fans or enough fans to do this every month with him. That's going where
Yeah.
that's where the problem's gonna lie from month to month. Keep doing it when other battle rap leagues are giving us free content. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
thing is,
and the content they're giving is pretty good. Like RBE content is really good. KOTD content is really good. So a lot of people who are in tune with battle rap are just gonna stick to RBE and KOTD, and it's gonna be. And let's say hypothetically speaking that they actually want to bring an app for RBE and an app for KOTD. Let's say both of them. Then the whole market will become convoluted. I think they should have came together as businesses and make an app for battle rap in its entirety, and let everyone have a portion of get paid for how much views they are bringing into the battle. So if URL is bringing in the most amount of views, they should be paid more than KOTD than RBE. I mean, they should work together just for that. Just like battle rappers are battling people they don't like, but they are battling just for the money. So I think for the money, they should have just cooperated instead of one league making an. That's just my honest opinion. Do you understand?
I definitely understand what you're saying. But somebody asked in the chat that, or he was like, what free content do RBE give out? Because pretty much he do pay-per-views too.
He does pay-per-views, but I'm sure the battles are gonna come on YouTube sometime
let me
within
ask you something. They don't give out free content.
Dude, if you don't see that this is a bad idea, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
Guys, you like none of the leagues give out free content because they monetize through the YouTube channels. There's none of it's free. Like, do you get me? None of it's free because they make money for their views. So even when they say we've been spoiled, we've given you 10 years of content or 7 or whatever, but also while you're sitting down and choosing to watch your league's battle and the battle rappers that we like, that racks up views. Not just that, we rack up views on the same battles every year, so we constantly monetize you. So battles that happened 5 years ago, you're still making money off now. So like when they say, "Oh, we're giving you free content," no, you haven't. Like, you really haven't. Like, because you also charge tickets at the door. Do you get me? If you gave us free content, you would just set up a battle in a park and then post it to YouTube. So it's not free content. None of it's free.
Thank you, dude.
All monetization. It's sponsors.
But on YouTube, the monetization it's reduced because there's too much explicit content. You need to.
I don't understand. What is wrong with making money with something that you own?
Dude,
I don't get that.
it's not the case that we're arguing. We're arguing is
There's nothing wrong with making money, BR. What it is when you start going, we've been spoiled, we've been giving you free content for years. Like, no, you haven't. Let's call a spade a spade. You could have said,
Even if you calling and you saying they lying, okay, they lying. Fuck it, we know they lying. What's the issue now? I don't get it. Because everybody else, entertainment all across this country, in the United States.
One at a time, fellas. One at a time. Let BR finish, and then you answer him, Rebel. One at a time, fellas. One at a time. Go ahead, BR. Finish your statement, and then you answer him.
What I'm saying is, listen, man. In America, everybody's doing the same thing. We cannot come down on Smack because he choosing to make money off his content. It's like everybody's in their feelings about it, but they ain't looking at the business of it.
yo,
He a dumbass not to do it.
all right, BR, that's fine. But then in
Jesus
the interview with Beasley, he said it's our content. So whose content is it then? Is it URL's content or is it our content?
It's who go to who the paperwork say? Who own the contract?
Like, innit? And then people are pushing it like it's real when it's not. Because they've monetized of these things. They made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year off all their content, off stuff that happened 6 years ago. So what are they on about?
I get that, but furthest me personally, I haven't paid for shit. I don't pay for YouTube, so when it comes on there, I'm getting it for free. Now I don't know what y'all paying for, but I'm not paying for the battles.
Yeah, when you view the battles on.
Yeah, your view pays for that.
I don't care. I'm not gonna hate on that man because he making money off YouTube. If that's the case, I shouldn't even be dealing with battle rap rankings. Oh, as soon as battle rap rankings get big, I'm gonna be like, oh nigga, you owe me a cut because you making money now.
Nah, they're not saying that.
Okay.
Hold on a second, BR. They're not saying that. They saying that.
For all the work that we've put in as fans over the years, to turn around and then say you've all had it for free is a lie. So don't lie to us. It's like, wait a minute, you know about YouTube monetization, mate, and it's only been fucked for the last like 2-3 years, or like year and a half, whatnot. So don't chat shit. That's what pisses me off. That's why I'm on them.
It's a spit in the fans' face. I think that they should have used a different approach in bringing across their app. I think the approach is pretty bad, and plus the app isn't even that great. It's like they're not making sense with the app, and you know it, and you just don't want to admit it.
No, I said I didn't have the app yet. Like I said, but further, I just assumed that everything that they ever created was going to be on there and you could go there and get it. But however it's working, a lot of companies start off and don't start off right, and they got to, get their shit together before they're able to prosper within that business. What I'm saying is, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't. And I'm sorry, in my opinion, y'all coming across like some haters, man. Like, for real, like y'all mad because the
No. Wait, bro, we're not saying nothing is wrong with it. What I'm saying is, I don't think it's beneficial for URL to make this decision. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but you arguing the point before the business even 6 months old. Before you arguing the point of them about to fail or it ain't gonna work before you even had a chance to see if it work. That's hate.
No, it ain't.
How am I hating? It is, especially if you ain't even bought it. It is, especially if you ain't even bought it.
Thank you.
Dude, it is hating. You ain't even bought
Nah,
it.
not necessarily. You can criticize. It's money. Y'all act like it's free. Hold on 1 second. Y'all act like it's free, BR and 2 Eyes. It's not free. And a lot of people can analyze stuff or critique people's things before they buy it without being called an actual hater. I don't get the hate part. They can criticize without buying the product. Why is that?
Somebody's business that they don't know nothing about.
Why they don't know nothing about it when we telling them about it? Me and you bought it, and we're telling them about it, so they actually do know about it. We telling them. We're not lying to them. What we don't, what don't they know about it? Because we telling them everything.
Yeah, but you can't tell a man that he can't make money off something he owns. Period. That's like going on a Coca-Cola right now.
And once again, they haven't said that yet, BR. They haven't said that yet. Not once. They said that.
Who?
Them. They haven't said that.
Exactly.
All right, well, okay, Philly was talking. That's where it's going to. I don't get it.
He said that's what they're getting
I'm
at.
serious.
You're not making sense, dude. You know it.
I don't get the point of none of this.
Me either.
Either you want it or you don't. You hear all the critique about it. You hear what's wrong about it. Okay, you don't want it. So what's the argument? Why keep complaining? Why keep haggling somebody's business? You don't want it. Fine. That's fine like that. Why keep on attacking it? Just move on.
But maybe they do want it. Maybe they do want it, but they want it to be right before they buy it. Maybe they do want it. They want it to be right before they buy it.
That's going to be right. It's not going to be right. Beasley told us exactly what he was going to give us. 15 battles when it started off, 3 battles each week. He said when it grows, that's when you'll get more different type of content. Complaining about it right now, a week after, it's still not going to happen. He told us exactly what he's going to do. Y'all trying to make him do more and more when he already told you what's going to happen.
It's not eating it up like a fucking spoon-fied fucking apple pie, mate. Everyone that's done a review on the app has had nothing but good things to say about it. Not one criticism, not one critique, nothing.
I just told you my criticism. I just told you my criticism. I just told you my criticism.
I'm on about people like Piper Boy, like Angry Fan, like these type of cats who had the beta testing before it. You get me? Like they didn't have nothing. Like to a suspecting customer, yeah, people go to beta testers to see what's going on. So they told them it's 100%. There's nothing wrong with it. And then when they did say there was issues about it, they refused to touch on the issue. So that's why I'm like, yo, it's already fucking behind there already. So like they thought, like that tells me who understands about technology and shit, yeah, like they ain't proper all the way tested it yet, or checked for bugs, or like they ain't done it like that because they're not built like that anyway to understand the technological game.
I got one question. Are you there, BRR?
Yes, sir.
My question is, do you think it's worth it for every league, minus URL from this equation, do you think it's worth it for every league to make an app for their content? Answer that question.
I think it's worth it if you got the material to sell it. Supply meets demand. Smacking URL are supplying the demand. Period, point blank. They got the best battles, they got the best rappers, they got the best everything for right now, at this moment. And if they choose to do that, then so be it. Now, KOTD come out and they booming, and they can get people, 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000, a million people to buy their app. Why not? Why not? It's just like
I'm minus URL and KOTD. I'm just saying, if URL brings out our app and every league brings out our app for the content, which one would you think is better? For there to be one app for all the battle rap content, or for every league to individually bring out an app? Just curious.
I'm answering this question. I think people should do what's best for them when it comes to business. I'm old school. I'm 40 years old. If I don't like something, I'm not going to contribute to it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to sit here and whine about, hey, oh man, it should be like this, that, and the third. No. There's plenty of other things to whine about and cry about and complain about. Not saying that you're doing that. I'm just talking about in general. Now, if I don't want KOTD shit, I'm not going to buy it. If I want it, I'm going to buy it. It's just that simple. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. That's like, back in the day, like I teach my son, he'd be like, oh man, that's the HO right there. Why are you worried about how she is when you don't got to put your thing between the legs? You see what I'm saying? You're worried about something that you ain't even going to buy, period.
Oh, that's really good. But now you see what I'm saying about blocking people out of the battles. Because, like, someone who don't understand or know what battle rap is, they ain't never going to see this shit. They're never going to see Cass and Goods. Or they will for maybe 2 years down the line now when they decide to upload it to YouTube. Or, like, 6 months or whenever. But the point is, you get me? It's like big things happen, everyone blog on it, it hits, it trends, it go viral. But then you've got to pay to look in. So it's like, do you get me? So I'm not about us. We're already encrusted in the battle rap community. Like we've been doing this, and we know our avenues to get the bootlegs and whatever else have you. But what I'm saying is, I don't look at it from our point of view. Whatever they're gonna do with battle rap, they're doing. We ain't got a choice. We already know how to bootleg and got our avenues. But I worry for new fans, for new people looking in, who get put off by paywalls and microtransactions and shit like that. They blocks them out. That's why I say it blocks us out, because
But one question, bro. On a side note, whenever you get a chance, Rebel, you can send me the link to the bootleg, where you get it. Okay, see what you gotta say, bro.
No, I don't bootleg. What I'm saying to you is, from the battle rap, what did BR just say? He don't pay for shit, but he stays in tune. So we all
Yeah, you wanna know why I stay in tune? You wanna know why I stay in tune? Because I listen to Battle Rap Rankings. I listen to Two Eyes. I listen to Tex. I listen to Metal Love. Just like I was talking about earlier, we gotta get ahead of the curve. Our job right now is not to be whining about what the fuck Smack doing. Our job is to get more and more people to tune into what we're doing. You see what I'm saying? We can't do that if we concentrate on what the hell Smack doing. We ain't getting no money from that.
Well, when we talk about it, I still chuck my 2 cents in.
No, I understand that, but I'm just talking about the gas.
I never will. Maybe if they put the vote on it, then I'll maybe get it and have a look at the vote battles and then do my own way to talk them and I'll have them in my own vote.
But what I'm saying is, listen, man, this is what I'm saying. Don't you agree that it's time to make moves? Okay, the way technology is, the man is making moves. What we need to be doing is making moves.
What's up, chat? BR or Real Rebel? Who y'all got? Give me a 1 for BR. Give me a 2 for Real Rebel, man. Real Rebel is the English guy. I mean the UK guy. Talk to me.
You should come curl in the no, dude. Life ain't fair.
Dude, if I'm watching boxing, that doesn't mean I want to be an interviewer or I want to partake in any of the.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what we do here. I ain't talking about you or fans. I'm talking about what we do on this Discord, what we do as the Battle Rap Rankings crew. You see what I'm saying? We don't got time to worry about Smack. If we sit up here worried about Smack, we're going to lose everything we've been building so far. You can't sit up there and be like, oh man, they making business. Look what they doing this, day, and the third. Right, that's the whole point. They making business, making power moves because they ain't worried about nobody else. They can't worry about other people and try to reach for the top at the same goddamn time. That's like reaching for the stars but holding on to the bush, the grass. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. Smack is doing what they're supposed to be doing, making more money, controlling their product.
What we're trying to say is we're not even sure if this is the right method to make more money. That's all I'm saying. Like,
but it's only been a month. It's only been a week. I mean, how could you know that? That's why I accused you of being a hater. Because, and I could be wrong, because like, you know, but my point is, how would you know that? You already going to the point of, oh, it's not going to make money. It's not going to be a good idea. It's only one. If I ain't mistaken, a business need what? What you need a business? At least a year or two to see if it's going to be successful? Right?
It's 2 years. It's 2 years to make it. It's 2 years over your first lease contracts to make it in the business. Then after that, and they already have a business. We talking about a new product. That's just like when I add a new product to my company. Everybody that deal with my company, they not ready for the new product. Only certain people. Okay, let me draw another reference. It's like I'm selling. I have a question. What do y'all think? What is y'all definition of support? To support somebody, like what is your definition of support? Supporting the company. That's all, bro. Like when I was viewing the battles, I'm supporting them. I subscribe to the channel. I do what I could do, man. Like I'm watching the content. What other support do you need? The point I'm trying to make is,
and that's another thing. Like we don't like the league's just the platform. Like we support the battle rappers. The league's just like. And like no one cares because if it was really like that, like when battle on YouTube, no one would have watched it. Run out of battles. But we do.
No,
so everyone watches every league. That's what I'm saying. It's not like people only watch URL. It's not like that. Everybody in the battle rap community watches every league, like major league. Do you get me? So it's like that's why. Do you get me? So it's not like we don't support it. We've been supporting URL. I think just voices. That's just not what.
My question was, what is your definition
of support? In the vault.
Because if you support an artist, as you say, it means you got a CDs and apparel, no matter what, because you're supporting them to come up. So my definition to y'all, what is your definition of support?
Support the artists, bro. The app don't support the artists. They don't get a percentage.
That's all, bro. If I'm selling beds, and then I stop selling as much beds and tell you to subscribe, and the only time you can buy the beds is if you subscribe.
then you're changing the whole dynamic of the ship. All I'm saying is that when they make the app, you are making all of the other platforms stronger. Because if Lux goes to battle on UW or RBE, now everyone is going to flock over to RBE because Smack already has an app. So you're watching it one-sided. All I'm trying to say is when the app comes out and there isn't any more battles on YouTube, plenty of the fans are going to wait until RBE or ARP, whoever it is, hosts battles.
I got a question
Yes.
for both of y'all. Let's say Smack and RBE and KOTD can't get along. Let's say they beefing. Let's even say that Smack went to them and said, "Hey, y'all want to get on this?" And they said no. Let's just say that for the sake of this argument. Now, if they say no or he can't do business with them, he shouldn't put out the app.
No, he should put out the app still.
Oh, then what the fuck are we? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Dude, you're just retarded, man. Like your argument.
Nah, we're not calling names. We definitely not calling names, but
What you seeing is,
Dude, we're on a battle rap channel. What is going on? This is battle rap, man. Like, obviously there will be some form of argument in a battle rap channel, man. Like, well, I understand what you're saying, Rankings, but let's be real, man. Like, he isn't making a point. Like, and the issue is you're not even stopping him when he's...
no, I'm not stopping neither one of y'all. I'm letting both of y'all, hold 1 second. I'm letting both of y'all get y'all points off, and his point is the same as 2 Hours' point. Pretty much not to count, and Baby Girl's point, and a lot of people's point. Pretty much not to count pockets, give them enough time to see how it grows. And if you're not supporting it, if you don't got nothing, you shouldn't have nothing to say about it. So that's his point, and that's pretty much overall what he's saying. So I understand both of y'all point. Y'all both got points. Then I asked the chat who's winning, and they pretty much saying he's watching you. So a lot of people get his point.
Who the chat has winning the points?
They definitely got BR trashing you.
Yeah, because they are haters within themselves. Just send me the YouTube link and let me come on.
I think they mad because you don't have the app, so it kind of throws it off. I'm not mad because of that, and I get your point, and I get what Rebel saying. I don't think y'all have to have the app. I think y'all actually want the app if it was better. Y'all just skeptical because it's $8, and y'all obviously got other bills just like me. So $8 is not like nothing. That's something. So I get it.
Well, what those YouTubers want to do, man, they just want to suck Smack's dick and not critique.
Hey. I told you about the references, sir. Please, sir, the references. This is a PG platform.
Okay, sorry, bro. I think I'm giving constructive criticism, and apparently it's a little too harsh for the YouTubers, the YouTube fan. Like, let's be realistic, bro. I haven't once made any retarded statement, man. All is legit points. They are messing up the battle rap for the YouTube viewers. That's simple. I can't go on YouTube and watch any battles anymore because of this. And as a consumer, I don't care what you want to do. All I know, as a customer, I just want to watch a battle. If you're taking off the battles, whatever the case may be for your business, all I know is from a fan standpoint, and it would affect you as well, battle rap rankings, because you have to put out money now that on your fans in order for your Discord channel to grow. Because a lot of people are not gonna put out that money. So a lot of people, they're probably missing out on a lot of people who might have gone Discord to even critique some of the battles. Who knows, next 2 months or 3 months, I might not even be around because I can't even watch a battle on URL. So, and there will be a lot more like people like me, man. That is all I'm saying. It's actual fact.
This is my thing.
Yo, but pro, you know what their attitude to you is? Go. You can just go. They don't care. Like, they don't care how you feel. Go. That's their attitude to you. You're either gonna buy in or you're not. They don't care. You get me?
I gotta respond to that. This is the problem. A lot of people forgetting. Before
Don't bring up free content, please. Don't bring up that point.
bring up what?
Don't bring up the point of they used to give free content. YouTube is not free content.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Okay, go ahead and make your statement.
When before this YouTube and this internet, people that created videos, music, or whatever took a big hit. They had to give away all their shit on YouTube or whatever because nobody would buy it. When Smack first started off, he started off selling DVDs and selling the material. Now, if you could go and have to deal with it like everybody else has to deal with, okay, damn, we got to deal with this internet, YouTube, this bootleg and this shit. And then one day you can find a way to say, oh shit, I can get paid off my shit again. You wouldn't? Why wouldn't he when he started off doing that? He started off, it's about the money. So if 10 years, 20 years later, you find a way to get paid again from the shit that you own, why wouldn't you? That's my question.
You should do it, but the real question is, you can't shoot down the YouTube fans who existed for so long and just throw them to the side. Because there are a lot of YouTube fans.
How are you shooting them down?
Because you're telling
Look, man, you can't listen, man. If that man want to make money off his material that he couldn't make, that nobody could make, that he couldn't make for the last 10 whatever years, hey, man, I salute him and I support that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that ain't even my thing right now is making sure battle rap reaching the top. I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit. Really, I really don't. Because like my man 2i said, if either I'm gonna buy it or I'm not gonna buy it. That's how I roll, man. I'm not mad at this man, but after all these years, say, oh look, I'm gonna get paid $7. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. People charging out the ass for everything in America.
yeah, but what do you?
Hey, but look, but at the end of the day, what they're doing, like you taking a hood dude, street dude's approach, and they're just taking more of a business approach. There's nothing wrong with the approach you're taking because you don't want to count pockets and things like that. And 2 Hours is more of a taking the same approach as you. Like if you don't get it, you don't get it. You know, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure that URL wants criticism and would like to hear the points that Real Rebel and Prosum is giving, and they will answer the fans that's not all the way satisfied, even if they didn't buy it. I'm pretty sure as a business, they would like to hear both sides to make it even better for the people who do buy it. You know what I'm saying?
But this is my thing. The way they saying it is like the only way to satisfy them, Real Rebel and my man right here, is they get it for free, and that's not going to happen. They talking about getting it for free.
Well, then you misconstrued the point here.
Right. They never said that
That's
neither.
what I'm saying. You don't get
So what is YouTube then? They still want it on YouTube? So y'all willing to pay for the battle?
The only thing they said about YouTube is saying that they still support us. They're saying that they've been supporters, and it's looking like people who bought the app is kind of like we're supporters, and the YouTube people are not supporters, so it's making them feel kind of left out. And I understand why they feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they.
Man, that's a bit sensitive. We grown ass people, man. That's a bit sensitive. Come on now.
Nah,
You feeling left out?
Not really. When even the people who bought it, listen, hold on 1 second. Even the people who bought it, it's got complaints. The people who bought it got some type of complaints. No, we don't want to complain too much because we rock with Smack, but we even got complaints, so it's not a bit sensitive. And when it's just regular critique, it's nothing wrong with critiquing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Frank, is businesses. Yeah, some businesses ain't gonna start off the right away and ain't gonna jump off. It's either you down with it or not. Is you if you supporting or you not supporting. Yeah, it's not going to jump off right away. Everything ain't going to be right. They already admitted to that. You see what I'm saying? So their point is pointless because at the end of the day, you don't have to buy it. This ain't a hood business. This is American business. This is worldwide business. Okay, and he found a way to corner the market and make money. That's what it is. Now, all these guys talking about, YouTube and I ain't gonna be able to do this, and they've been making money. Hey man, they go. You know what? Don't even watch that URL no more. Like you said, there's plenty of other leagues out there. Watch that.
Fuck you.
And it's simple as that. You think URL gonna fall apart right now because cold people don't watch those battles? I get it. So do battles, they ain't gonna watch it.
All right, let's say that you're actually someone who supports URL, and let's say that I am actually a fan, and you're speaking to me on behalf of the staff. How do you think you're songing right now?
Exactly.
You said who I think I'm talking to.
Nah, hold on 1 second. He's saying, BR, he's asking you, like, if you're a new fan and you talking like that and you're just an overall fan pretty much, just like battle rap, just not the URL, but just battle rap in general, how do you think they're taking what you're saying? Like, how do you think they feel for what you're saying?
Yeah, like, I am a fan of the URL. I watch it for 10 plus years or whatever, and you're part of the URL stuff, and that's the approach that you're taking to get me into continue watching the URL brand. I understand what you're saying. You're a fan of battle rap rankings.
And I'm saying to that. First of all, this is hip hop. This shit come from the streets. Now, if people can't take straightforward talk, then this ain't the culture for you. It's period point blank. We got more things to complain about in this world than him asking for $7 or some material that he owned by contract.
$8.
That's what I'm saying. This is exactly why we look foolish as people.
That's fine. That's all well and good, BR. But then don't lie to us when you're trying to fucking sell us it. Don't chat shit and lie to us. That's what pisses me off. Like you're trying to sell me something.
This don't support him and watch his battles at all then. If you would lie to me.
You're a terrible lawyer, BR. You're a terrible lawyer.
Hold it down, brother. Chill. Listen, brother, I don't support no league. I support battle rappers and battle rap. I don't support no platform, no league. I'm not a fan of Smack. I'm not a fan of Organic. I'm not a fan of AIP. I don't care for them people. You could have fucking little JoJo from down the block host a battle. I don't fuck. I care about the artists. So I don't care about URL. I don't care about these stages. I don't care about them. Like. I care about my battle rappers.
Yeah, that's my point too.
I mean, but then that's what I'm saying. Like they looking us out like from it. You get me? That's why. You get me? We complain and we're not happy about it, which is a viable, logical, reasonable thing to say. That's reasonable. And then they want to turn around and say, oh, you're not real fans, you're squares, you're lames because you're not going to buy the app. Like, no, Smack, you're the fucking lame. How about that? You're the fucking lame, locking us out behind the paywall.
Leave Uncle Smack alone.
Bullshit ass battles are happening years ago that you should have released years ago.
Leave Uncle Smack alone.
In the votes. So what you want to
Rebel, man, we talked about this. We talked about this already. Like Rankin said, and I said, and plenty of other people said, yeah, they was wrong for saying what they said. We get that. We said that. They still have a right to own, to make money off the product that they own. There's not a courtroom. Like, come on, man, what are we talking about? They're like, if I own something right now, right, and I own the paperwork to it, and I'm doing contracts, and these are contracts that these battle rappers have signed on to, whatever the case may be. Can't nobody tell me what to do with my business. What the battle rappers need to be doing is negotiating better to get more money of the money that's coming in. So yeah, everybody should support that because there's more money for the battle rappers if they negotiate better. That's just my opinion.
Oh, look at him. That's just my opinion. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think, chat? Red Rebel versus BR, man. Who y'all got? 1 for BR, 2 for Red Rebel. Talk to me.
No, wait. Put me in this equation. Like, let's be real, man. This BR nigga, like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
First of all, you ain't gonna get up on this motherfucker and try to disrespect me, period. You understand what I'm saying?
Be respectful, guys.
I've been respectful, nigga. You're the one who just got making
Okay.
BR got power, so you might want to watch it, Pro. Some BR got power.
He has power to do what?
Listen, bottom line is that
Over the chat, he might actually mute you. I don't think he want to be called nigga.
Hey man, my opinion is just this, man. Hey, look.
You don't want me to call you nigga? I'm a nigga too, man.
Cut. Hold it down, man. Alright, continue, BR.
No, my thing is if you want to debate about shit they be charging or not, that's just my thing, man. Like, whatever's going wrong in the app, I get it. But shit, if they should be charging or not, if that's our subject, yes, they should be charging. Because it ain't too much shit that you can charge for when it comes to music in the form of hip-hop. You see what I'm saying? So if some brothers or whatever company, especially black people, Hispanic people, they can make some money off of business when they got to do with hip-hop, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm all for it. Now, I'm not the biggest Smack fan or supporter. Like I said, the only thing I support right now is the rankings, and everybody that's down with the rankings, that's what I do every day. Period, point blank. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not going to criticize nobody for cornering the market on some shit that they own.
Yeah, but we know criticizing. That's the thing.
Hold on. The beef should be with. If anybody have a concern or anybody care, what everybody should be doing is making sure the battle rappers getting paid.
I don't think he muted.
Yeah, but
that's it.
No, they're not. That's the problem as well. Like they're not
He not
getting
muted.
No. I'm talking about that's what we know now. We don't know what's going to happen with this app. Do we? No, we don't. That's the whole point. We don't know. We don't know what any one of these rappers could negotiate. Let them try to get paid first. We all sit on the sideline with our opinions. No, let these rappers go there to the table and say, hey, look, you making such and such, you doing such and such, let me get this now. The app is taking off. This affects everyone. This ain't just money for Smack's pocket. It ain't like they're gonna be making a bunch of fucking money anyway right now.
BR, they are gonna make a boatload of money off of this app.
They make money, but it's just they give. This is another thing. They project like they don't. Like so, all I want, is just 100%ness. That's it. Like, I don't want the buzzwords. I don't want the lies and the fucking wool pulled over my eyes. I ain't a sheep. Can't do that with me. Like, not with me. You can do that with other people, but not with me. And when I listen to their interviews from Beasley's mouth, this nigga's shady the way he is. And he contradicts himself.
I see both sides.
That's why I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with that. So that's why
the people who bought that not gonna want to hear that.
For a long time, when you look at everybody's contract, so we going off and shading what type of people they is. Hell no, we should be dealing with them. But that ain't the point. This is business. They own something. Now, why they own all the material? Did the rappers were smart? Was the battle rappers smart enough to get a good percentage of what they own? No, that's on them. That's on them. Now, if you 100% own it, can't nobody tell you what to do. That's the whole thing.
That's not fair. Hold on one second. How can it be on the battle rappers? So you saying the battle rappers knew? What if Smack did it under their nose? Then what?
No, that's what I'm saying. If Smack did it under their nose, or they can't negotiate on to get more money, then that's when they need to strike. That's when they need to stand up for themselves and do something. You see what I'm saying? But the media and everybody else can't fight their battles. This is an opportunity for them to get paid. Now, they better know how to get paid. That's the whole thing. Now, if you talking about 6 months or a year from now, ain't none of them getting paid, they all getting that nonsense, now we got a problem. But if 6 months from now, they're all getting paid, and Smack is getting paid, what's the problem? The key is everybody gonna get paid. But where the money gonna go?
They're not talking like that though, BR. The way they talking is, we put in hard work for 10 years to get it to this point to where we can even make money off of the app. The battle industry.
Yo, unmute Pro something.
No, we just unmuted him. I don't know who muted him, but we just got to. Prosum can definitely talk, but Prosum got to talk in line. Prosum got to talk in line. Appreciate you too.
Right, I just put it on the chat. But just show some respect. That's all.
Yeah.
I got you, copy. So where they was coming from, watching the interview with Smack and Bees, it's like, man, we put in hard work. The first few events, man, we was doing it for years. We wasn't making nothing off of the brand. Now that they got this app, they're making this money. Shit, you get 10 people for $8 a month. $8 a month times 12 is $96. That's $100 a year off of one person. You get 10 people, that's 1,000. You get 100 people, that's 10 bands. You see what I'm saying? If they had it as to where, like, say I want to download the app and I'm interested in seeing all of Cuban's battles or all of Don Marino's battles. When that survey pops up, hey, who are you downloading this app for? You know what I mean? 10 people go for Don Marino. That gives him an extra 500 for his next battle or whatever like that. Like, that's how they could have did it. They could have did a system to where it's showing that the battle rappers are going to get some type of reciprocation off of this app. But instead, it's more so like we put in the groundwork. We had all of these events. We built our brand up 10 years strong. We are now here to this point where we have an app, and we're going to continue to monetize and come up with new innovative ways and new content to put on the app. But we're not really breaking down the battle rappers with anything because they signed their contracts. We already seen Cortez can't even get a point on a pay-per-view. Fuck, you think he gonna get something on a brand new app? Hell no.
This is my issue. This is my issue.
Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit.
Respond to that. The strike thing. Last thing. And then to go off the strike thing, BR, I wish they could strike and come together as a union, as battle rappers, and be like, look, man, we want to negotiate points on pay-per-view, or we want to negotiate points on app, or give me less on the front half. But we already seen them 2.5 second fucking strikes don't do nothing. It's gonna be a card right after with the hungry niggas.
Hold on. Let me respond to that.
Could I speak?
First of all, hold on. First of all, business ain't about being fair. A contract ain't about fair, it's about what you negotiate. If they ain't negotiating points off the battle, that's on them. You can't punish the company because someone coming in and they don't know what the fuck they doing. There's plenty of fucking artists out here from back in the days that didn't get no publishing or nothing. You take a person like Ray Charles, he was blind, and he still got a better deal than everybody else had. He had 75% of his profit. It's about what you negotiate. If they dumb enough to sign the contract and sign, I'm gonna sign you a 5-battle deal off this little bit of money, then that's on them. They didn't think to say, man, if you, what's going on or whatever, or I want this, that, and the third. You get what you negotiate. Bro, if you mess that up, that ain't up for me to the company to say, now I got this app, I'm going to give you this. No, you got to renegotiate after that contract is up.
Bro, listen, bro. As a fan, no one cares about what's going on behind the scenes. All we know is we want to watch the battles when they're out on YouTube. And for the fans who are consistently watching the battle, that's all we care about. No one cares about if they're making an app. All we know is when we go on YouTube, we see the battles consistently for an amount of years. Now I'm a fiend, and you're taking away the product away from me. And you're telling me, come somewhere else and to watch the product. And I'm not going to give you the product like how I used to give you before.
What's wrong with that?
Secondly, the app, they didn't even put enough time into developing the app properly. They're riding the Cassidy wave after the Cassidy and Goods battle. Like, a lot of people eyes are on battle rap right now, and they're riding the Cassidy wave. So they made an app that they're not 100%, they didn't think about 100%, and now they're going to develop it as time goes on. And the people who are paying for the app now, and the people who are not paying for the app has to deal with whatever issues they have to deal with. We can't watch battles unless I pay for the app. Like, this is retarded, man. If you can't understand that, then you're just Okay, I don't know what to say that you are, but you need to.
I don't understand why you act like I'm.
No calling names, sir. No calling names.
Very simple. They own the product. I bet you. Listen, man. They own something. They can do what they want with it. That's just how it goes. Is that different in your country or something?
No calling names. No calling names, BR.
I'm just wondering. I've never been there. Maybe it's different there. I don't understand it. I don't get what they're saying. He owns something. He can do what the hell he want to do with it.
I think the only difference. I think the difference of people being in another country that they don't look at the URL as being so much special as we do. So that's the difference between them. They look at battle
I
rap.
get it now. I understand.
They looking at battle rap overall in general instead of just URL. So they're gonna critique it, of course, before they put their money
Yeah,
into
but I'm
it.
looking at it for business. Business-wise. Something that you own. If you own something, then it's yours.
No, they don't own it. Because they've said, Beasley said, and I quote, it's our content. We own the content.
Who's we?
We, the battle rap community, not them.
No, man, I don't deal with that. I'm talking about when it comes. Listen, man.
I'm just giving what Beasley said.
When it comes to the contracts,
Like
Beasley said, Real Rebel, listen to y'all. When it comes to the contracts,
Oh, wait 1 second, BR. It's Red Rubber. It's on Red Bell. 1 second, BR. Let Red Rubber get his off real quick.
Yeah, you're missing the point, BR.
yeah,
He wants to stand there, yeah, and say to everyone, we're just the filmers, we're just the documenters. We shoot your content, the battle rap community's content. Your content, BR, my content, Rankings content, Pros content, everyone. We just distribute it. So they don't own it then. Because it's
what
our
I'm
content.
saying is that's not true, man. Somebody got to own the material.
So they don't own it. Do you agree with me? When Beasley says that, how would you interpret that then?
Listen, can I respond to that now? Somebody,
Of course. Go.
listen to me. Somebody has to own the material that going on YouTube. Now, what he's saying is he just saying that shit. But somebody there owns.
Wait. Can I say nigga?
Man, stick to the subject. Do somebody own the paper that we put on the bench? They put on this bench. Who owns?
Bro, we asked you not to call on the nigga word. That's why you got muted. And can you respect and not say that word again?
I am asking, bro. I'm asking if I can say it.
You don't have to, once again, you don't have to say, look, my nigga. They asked you not to call him that.
He didn't ask me, man. If he did, I would.
No. I did. I said I don't think he wanted to be called that. So like just talk, but don't call him that. No, he don't like to be called that, brother.
Okay, bro. Right, like, let's say me and you are in a relationship, BR, and then after like 10 years of us being in a relationship, I tell you, you gotta pay to be with me, man. After we spend 10 years of being in a relationship, what would you then tell me?
I got a choice to leave or stay. That's it. You ain't telling me that I have to do what you're telling me to do, and you give me an option. I'm man enough to take the option. I don't care about. Listen, man, my girl can come to me tomorrow, right, and say, "Look, I love someone else. We've been together 20 years. I don't want to be with you no more." I'm not about to cuss her out. I'm not about to beat her. I'm not about to do nothing. What I am about to do, I'm somebody's chat talking about Pound Battle Rap Breakers. That's what I'm about to do. I'm not about to get mad at someone because someone don't want to be with me. You talking to the wrong type of guy for that.
Battle Rap Breaker is laughing behind the keyboard, man. I know it's
No, I'm telling the truth. I don't care about stuff. I'm not that type of sensitive type of guy. No offense. My woman not told me I gotta get better at sex. You understand what I'm saying? I was coming in 1 minute, dude. I'm not sensitive like that. That's
Hey, hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down.
Oh, my bad. I'm just trying to hold it down.
We don't laugh, y'all. We don't laugh, y'all. Hold it down. We done went from him being with you, and now hold it down. Hold it down.
They can't be out there, but my point I'm trying to make to him, my fault, is this, man. Look. Listen, I'm not one of those guys that's sensitive to if someone doing something that I don't want. This is America where I stay at. I have the right to do what I want to do. If I don't like that, I don't have to deal with it. My woman don't want me, I don't want to deal with it. If Smack want to charge $7, I don't got to deal with it. Or I will deal with it. That's just how it goes.
Facts.
It is nothing to debate about.
The point I'm trying to make is, bro, if we are in a relationship after 10 years, and I'm telling you to pay me now to be in a relationship, would you stay in the relationship? And then other people, let's say,
But that makes no sense. What you're saying?
What he's saying is he was in a relationship with the URL. He was watching the battles on YouTube for 10 years free. Now he got to pay, and he feel like this bitch that upgraded and thinks she the shit. But he built her up. He was the one that was with her when she was buck two.
I get all that. Or do you move on?
But in closing for this part, right, I'm going to bring it back to the app. How soon do you guys believe that these Gnome 9 battles should start appearing on the app?
No, stop trying to change the subject. The real niggas who are fans of the URL, man, where they at?
King, so this is another thing, yeah.
Person gonna get muted again.
Another aspect that I'm intrigued about the app is their upload rate. What they're gonna upload, how long, when you're gonna get full events. You know what I mean? Because at the moment they're just saying 3 battles a week, but we've also said, well, as soon as events happen, pay-per-views happen, we'll upload them straight to the app. So, we already know how they be on YouTube with the fucking uploading rates and stuff anyway. You get me? And they've only uploaded 1 battle so far in a week. Innit? The old Red and John joint. So they've only given you 1 battle this week so far, and we're approaching Tuesday. And they can argue, we gave you 15 from the start, but they said 3 battles a week. So let's see how consistent they're going to stay on it. And we already know they slack on the upload rate anyway. So we're going to see. And take it back to Pro's point, he has a valid point. Like he said, I was with the bitch when she was buck too ugly. Do you mean? We was buying her stuff she couldn't pronounce. I mean, we got her the Gucci loafers and the Prada bag. We got you Gucci.
Go.
You get me?
Talk,
now you wanna act like a bougie bitch.
Talk.
And go and run off down the fucking nigga, what the fuck? So anyone that
what are y'all gonna do to the chick if she don't want to be with y'all no more? What y'all gonna do? Stalk her?
Don't fuck her off. Obviously. She getting sacked. So, and that's how a lot of
You know what they gonna do, BR? They already did it. They complaining about it. So they asking you what you gonna do. They asking you what you gonna do.
We're not complaining.
Dude, we're not complaining. We're not complaining. We're just saying, bro.
Stating their opinion, right?
No, I'm leaving. Hold one second. I'm leaving it in the same context as y'all. If y'all talking about a female that upgraded and wants you to pay for her relationship now, and y'all mean to tell me that y'all not complaining after y'all turn y'all back like we not about to pay for you? You mean to tell me y'all not coming over here complaining to us? This is not complaining, really? Right?
Thank you.
It's definitely complaining, sir.
How is he complaining?
What do you mean? You talking junk? Yo, no, I'm saying keeping it. No. I said keeping it in the same context of the what y'all said, the reference that y'all gave us. Y'all can't tell me that's not complaining. It's definitely complaining.
No, we're just analyzing the situation. So it's just like, yo, what the fuck? Standard. That's not complaining.
Yeah, but
they go walk away, right?
Listen, bro.
It's here. No, it's here. You gotta accept it. You get me moving.
I'm not complaining. All I'm saying is that URL will lose a lot of fans. And probably me.
We can go by what's happening right now, though. We don't have to know what's going to happen.
I understand
when you're criticizing something that's a fact in front of you.
I don't have to pay for no app.
You can wait, but that's in good hope. But that's not how criticism works. They going by what is in front of them right now, so they don't have to wait.
Sometimes you gotta let a bitch, man.
That's in good
I
hopes.
feel
We
that.
all can
Shout out
wait
to my
off
man
on good
Sensei.
hopes.
My man Sensei in the chat said, if I was with Shawty for 10 years and she asked me for $7 a month, I'ma just pay the $7. Like, I feel that. You know what I mean?
Really, Augustine?
That makes you a real bitch, man.
That nigga's a dumbass.
I put in all the work to build a
So you gonna make your girl? So you gonna let your girl turn you into a John?
No, like
It's either that or child support.
if there's any real Negroes in the chat that's backing what AK is saying, please put one, man. No.
He trying to get his face back.
Hey, ones go up. Hey, go ahead and put them ones up, gang. Go ahead and let them
No one is backing AK, man.
No, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's
The real Negroes in the chat, that want to back Prosum, two in the chat.
Factory every 2 weeks. You can't go to Cheesecake Factory.
Put a 2 in the chat for Prosum for the real Negroes in the chat. For the fake ones, put 1 for AK.
Hey, you juicing the question, man. You cheating. Alright, I'm gonna say it. For Augustine, press 1. For Prosum, press 2, man. What we doing? Y'all agree with Prosum or y'all agree with Augustine, man? What's up? Talk to me.
You better take Shawty to get that motherfucking 2 for 20. Stop playing.
I gotta go for Prosum on this one. I'm not paying for my girl if she tells me to, like, pimp me, John me out. Never. But I paid for the I paid for the URL app, so I don't know. I guess they pimping me. I don't know what's going on.
Why they pimping you?
Technically, you're getting pimped in a way you're comfortable with it. So they find a way to make you feel comfortable with getting pimped, and you're just okay with it, bro. Nothing is wrong with getting pimped. Such is life.
We all getting pimped in some type of way.
Yeah, I know, man, but no. Dude, you're not really good if you're not.
Dude, man, hold it down, y'all.
You're shit,
Hold it
man.
down, y'all. I do the pimping, fam. Everybody don't get pimped.
Okay, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
As the beloved T-Rock said, if I don't F with a nigga, I will not pretend. It's bitch ass niggas like you is why I ain't got no friends. My nigga, you're getting pimped, bro. Fact.
With the whole train.
5'2", man. Nah, you gave the reference, so we'll let you ride with that one.
My thing is to let them eat, man. Hey, man, everybody else eating around here, all these different companies come out with apps and all this, pay this, that, and the third. If they feel they can make money off it, so be it, man. What we can do is give them a little time to fix their issue. And if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it, man. It's that simple. You know, you can come over here to the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Rankings will play the videos for you. Bring some people with you. Hey, and we're cool. We're partying over here.
With a BRR, since we're in a relationship, do you mind, like, when the battles come out to share the app with me, bro?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Time.
Alright, rankings, 2 eyes, yeah. You got the app to my knowledge. I don't know if Jay got it. I know King ain't got it. And I don't know if Pro ain't got it, obviously. So, in your opinion, yeah, how do you feel? Ranking 2 eyes. How do you feel about paying $8 to the app and having people choke? And, you know what I mean? Like the situations we've had so far in these first 15 battles. In the radio battle, we had the water in the second. We have a choke. How you feel about being pushed to spin your battle rap?
I honestly can't answer this question, Rebel. And that's the reason why I honestly can't answer this question, Rebel, is because, like I said, I'm just a supporter of URL. The app is something that they want me to support. I'm a supporter of that. Battle rap, hers and battle rap is different. They want me to support their platform, which is an app. It ain't nothing but $8 for me. So I can't really answer that question. So it's just $8. So I can't answer that in the depths of them choking and all that. I don't care. That's why I say I can't answer that. I don't care because it's just $8. Either I was gonna buy it or I'm not because I'm just supporting URL.
Wait. Can you wait for 1 second? Can I have one bit of a... Let me interject this conversation. This is what you're doing, bro. You're supporting an app.
Listen. Hold on, bro. I don't mean to cut you off. Once again,
Wait, bro.
$8 don't mean nothing to me. So just leave it like that.
Okay, man.
Don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about the $8.
I guess.
Go to somebody else. I don't care about the $8.
That's me. Yeah, y'all talk to me. I'll answer y'all question. I care about the $8. I ain't got it like that. Talk to me. What's up? Talk to me.
All right, my brother, yeah.
Let me
Bro, 2 seconds. Bro, hold up. 2 seconds.
Oh, one at a time, man. Trinidad or UK. One at a time, man, please.
Right, yeah. Right, ranking. So how do you feel about it? You purchased $8 of the app. You know what I mean? You sat down, you were watching Radio B. That motherfucker, he was like, yo, please give me some water. I need water in a second. And they didn't give him water. And then you got choking. How you feel about that being pushed as premium battle rap behind the paywall?
About that one incident right there, I think it was wrong. They did him dirty. They should have had water for him. But if you're talking about chokes in battle rap, I definitely want to see it, if they choke or not. Show me what happened. I didn't get to see it when I was in the event, and I want to go to every event. I'm one of them real ones. I'd rather go to every single one if I had a chance, if I could think I love battle rap that much. So I want to see whether they choke or not. So if that answers your question.
Can I ask a question now?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Baby Girl, by the way. The question I want to know, what is the difference between me and you as a fan?
Somebody trying to call me. Hold 1 second.
Could someone answer that question?
I'm live right now. Join the Discord and we can get right into it. We live right now. I gotta see what's going on. You hear me, bro? Yeah. Yeah.
How is it? 1 second, man.
That's my fault. What was the question? What was this question?
He was asking, what is the difference between before the app came out and we ever knew what was going on? What is the difference between like pro and yourself? Right? So what's the difference between pro and yourself rank? Before the app came out as battle rap fans, what was the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
Me personally, or just fans like me. Like, I don't get it. It's a difference. There's a difference between fans. I think I kind of understand what you're saying, but it's a difference. It's fans that go out to the events that pay the max of support. They go actually to the events. They buy the battle rappers products. They do all types of stuff. That's a different supporter than somebody that sits at the house and pays for the pay-per-view. And then that's also a different supporter. Listen, hold 1 second. And that's also a different supporter than somebody who just waits for you to drop on YouTube. So when I look at supporter, I look at people being different in that angle, if that answers your question.
Okay. I got what you're saying, bro. now there is an app. And now you are a supporter that have enough money to support the app, right? So let's say I don't have enough money to support the app. By you supporting the app, you are actually disregarding the other people who don't have enough money to buy the app. So just by you purchasing the app, bro, all of the other YouTube fans who actually want to see it on YouTube is at a disadvantage at this point.
I mean, I see being at a disadvantage. Hold on a second. I'm gonna answer that. Being at a disadvantage, I can agree with. But us doing something wrong or trying to act like that y'all down just because we bought that doesn't make any sense. You can use the angle of maybe the URL trying to separate us, but me wanting to support and being a different type of supporter than you. Because like I said, the difference before the app even is somebody like Two Eyes. He goes out to the events. He pays $300, $400 to go to events, multiple events. That's way different than you or anybody else who just waits for YouTube. And then that's also different than somebody who's like me, who just really the pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. But I would like to be like Two Eyes, but I just can't afford it. And my whole thing is that I think a lot of people's whole thing, like what I'm trying to tell them is I think y'all want to actually buy it, but y'all just making sure that it's worth it. It's actually worth it because y'all ain't got it like that. Just like I don't really got it like that. So I kind of see your point because not once y'all say y'all would never buy it. I don't think I heard that from y'all, so, you know.
That's why I said I'm here with you. You can't afford it, and I got it. Anyone, hey, if you want to listen, hey, I don't care. $7.
The point of the matter is all of you guys are a part of the problem as well, regardless if you want to admit it or not. It comes like this, like let's say Hitler. Let's say you are supporting Hitler by giving him some money through your PayPal, and someone is working as a secretary for Hitler, and someone who is actually killing the people with Hitler. What I'm trying, at the end of the day, everyone is if you're supporting Hitler, you're supporting Hitler. Regardless if you're doing something good or bad. The point of the matter is, everyone who's supporting Hitler is a part of the problem at this point. So
that's why they saying somebody shouldn't buy a nice car because everybody can't afford it. Like, come on, man, what are you talking about?
That's not the same argument, bro.
It's not the same argument, Bia. It's not the same argument.
That you're not supporting, that don't mean that we're against each other.
No, but what he's saying, like Hitler was a poor analogy, yeah. But what he's trying to get at is like
Hitler was a very poor analogy. I did not like that
analogy. But what he's saying is like it causes a divide, yeah, between us, between people who can afford it and people who can't. And the people who can't, it's not like they're whinging, oh, we can't afford it. It's not about that. What it's about is that like the system of the way they upload on YouTube draws in new fans, yeah. Regardless, whether it's one person in a month or one person in a year, yeah, it'll draw in new fans. Now, if you take all the content away from YouTube, which they technically say, oh, we're not going away from you, we get it, yeah, all right, cool. But they're not going to upload as often. So the whole point is, you're going to keep major battles such as Cassidy and Goods, Lux and Averb, keep them secluded on the app, yeah, forcing people to buy into the app, like, you get me? You can't do that, like you're keeping major battles from the culture this way. This is why people feel certain ways about the app, like, you get me, and saying it's a bad thing. Now, what he says is everyone that pays into the app, yeah, is hurting the people from the YouTube, yeah, and it's in essence hurting the URL league because the people who ain't gonna invest into the league, i.e. me, Pro, you know, King ain't got the app yet. People who are unsure on the fence and just ain't gonna rock with it, yeah. Like, it blocks everyone out. You get me? Like, we're not gonna invest in it. Do you get what I'm getting at? Like, so just like
it's just like the Hitler reference. It's just like the Hitler reference, bro.
So
let baby girl talk.
Hold on a second. Go ahead, baby girl.
Talk to them, baby girl.
So then how do you guys expect them to grow the business then?
The business will grow. There's a lot of businesses that are on YouTube and successfully growing. Like, this is actual facts.
That has to pay for battlers, events, editors, cameramen, people that are actually helping them put together. They have to pay for all of those things, and their business is still growing from just YouTube?
No, not from just YouTube as well, from sponsors. So it's not just pay. It's not just YouTube. You get me? and they do earn from. Remember, yeah, baby girl, it's not just this year's crop of battles that they're monetizing. They monetize stuff from 8 years ago. You get me? So they're making money. Like, they make money from YouTube. The YouTube is a viable money. It's only because they slowed down the monetary on it that they're not making as much. So they're like, yo, because they're used to that revenue stream. So as soon as they pull back the purse strings, they're like, yo, we need other. So they come up with a pay-per-view game. Do you get me? So it's like YouTube's always been a viable source of income. That's just it, like, and it still is. It's just that you can't, like, you're blocking people from key, like, you know, when Lux and Verb drop, like, how long idealistically do you think it's going to drop on YouTube? It might not ever see YouTube. So
Better pay-per-view. Better pay-per-view. Better pay-per-view. Better pay-per-view. Better pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Better pay-per-view.
Yeah, but what if you can't afford it? What if you can't afford it?
That means you have to stay in your lane. That means you have to stay in your lane.
What do you mean stay in your lane? You can upload
and wait until it drop. And wait until it drop. The last 2 years, URL ain't been dropping battles like that on YouTube. So y'all expect it's gonna be the same way. What's the difference?
Look, even if I had the money, what I'm trying to say, I don't like the system. Even if I had the money, let's say I'm a millionaire, I wouldn't support the system regardless. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not mad at they're making avenues to get more money, man. What I'm trying to say is the system in which they are doing it is pretty bad for neglecting the people who supported them for so long. And just making an app where those people are left out.
By the pay-per-view.
They're also saying, oh, if you don't get that app, you're the square.
Shut
you're the
up,
clown. You ain't a real fan.
Calm down.
Like, what are you on about? How can you say shit like that? Like, you can't cuss us because we're a bit skeptical and sitting on the fence about a scheme and something that you ain't even tested. Like, we ain't even beta tested.
Follow the rankings, y'all.
You're releasing an app that you ain't even beta tested, mate. We've done a field testing or real Q&As.
Stay in your lane.
Putting it behind the paywall, saying, right, yeah, and announcing it like 48 hours before they drop. Like, what do you want about that? But you can't do that. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can do what you want. But what I'm saying is like two people like such yourself as me and Pro, who got an analytical view on things. Obviously, that's how we feel. Like, what are you doing? The whole system is just not good from the jump.
It's just flawed, man. Yeah, we're not mad at them making business moves. It's just the whole concept of what they are doing and the way they are doing it is pretty terrible. And regardless if you guys are manipulated or not in backing the decision, you need to be realistic, bro. Like, there are other people who actually want to see the battles that are going to be neglected. And what you're trying to say is that's their fault. No one cares about them. That is technically what you're saying. And I wish that the tables had turned and you were on the receiving end where you don't have money to afford the app. And I was on this board.
Wait, 1 second. Let him finish.
If I didn't have $8, I wouldn't be on here arguing with y'all about it.
No, wait, I'm not arguing, bro. I'm not arguing. Like, trust me, I'm not arguing. I'm not mad. I can deal with it, man. It's not life break. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not that type of emotional Negro.
Just go, Proceed. Just go, finish. Go.
You speaking condescending just because you have leverage in society, you're not even making things better. Like, no one cares about if you have money, $8 to pay for your app. Like, you're not even bringing up any legitimate points. You're just saying, just buy the app, or you're just retarded for not having the app. Like, if you could actually bring up a point where app is actually benefiting the fans,
as a whole. Yeah, exactly, Pro.
Don't speak on your behalf. Speak on everyone in its entirety. Stop being one-sided and selfish, bro.
Talk,
Proceed. And if you make that
talk to 2 hours. Hold it down. You said what you had to say, Proceed. It's 2 hours.
First of all, I ain't never bring up. All I said was, if you can't afford the app, don't get the app. We're gonna start there. That's the first thing I said.
That's me.
Can't afford it, don't get it. Second of all, I never bring up my financial situation. You understand me? Because that ain't important to me. You understand? Third of all, or whatnot, just don't get it. You on here complaining and bitching about something that has nothing to do with you. This is a business that somebody else got. It's 700 ghettos out here. Hey, Rebel, I'm not talking to you, Rebel. I'm not talking to you yet.
Hold it down, Rebel.
And if you feel like, Rebel, I'm not talking to you. Pro had something to say to me. Okay? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I'm not talking to you. Stay in your lane. I'm not talking to you. There's nothing you should say to me. If I'm talking to Pro, there's nothing you should have to say to me.
Dude, you're getting hyper because you are making sense, bro.
If I'm talking to Pro.
It's on 2 eyes, y'all. What are y'all doing? It's on 2 eyes. Go 2 eyes.
He's saying we emotional. When you listen to his back, he's emotional. You know what I mean?
No, that's the problem.
No, the only person that's being emotional. Hold it down. The only person that's being emotional is the person that's talking. That's interrupting. Let 2 eyes finish. Let 2 eyes finish. It's his turn. Period.
And then try to bag up. I got it. I'm trying to respond.
Go.
And Pro gonna respond back.
That's a
Pro don't
fact.
need your help. You do that with somebody else.
Go. 2 eyes is on you. Go. 2 eyes. It's on 2 eyes. Go. Finish.
The fuck? What's wrong with motherfuckers nowadays?
I think the thing is they just wanted, some people, not saying you guys in general, but some people just want it to be all about how they want it. And I get that. Everybody can't afford it, so they should just keep accommodating. I'm sorry that y'all feel that way, but I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to start a business, guys. I'm trying to start one right now. I work crazy hours. I do a lot of stuff. And I can only imagine what having a team would cost me versus buying things on my own. So that's why I support it, is because I honestly feel like with all the things you have to consider, and you talking about them going international now.
Like the video,
come on.
Like
How
the
are they
video.
going to do that with just this income that y'all think is paying them so much money? When y'all want them to increase the battlers, y'all want them to increase the battles, y'all want them to drop it sooner. I mean, are we really serious? Over $8? If you can't afford it, then all I can say is that I'm sorry. If you have people willing to share, then watch whatever content they have.
That's more. That's nice. That's nicer, baby girl.
Not to
See,
expand.
baby girl said it more
Technology
nice.
is expanding.
Baby girl
when
more
the
nice.
people are expanding, you got to reach a younger crowd now. They ain't finna go to YouTube like they used to. YouTube is not as lit, people. It's not. So you have to go to the next phase. And the app is the next phase. They have to step in that lane, whether y'all want to admit it or not.
Nah, they don't have to step in it the way they're doing it. That's the whole point. That's, you know what I mean? And the thing is, what you all need to understand is, and get this, really understand what I'm saying here. We're not moaning, we're not crying, we're not complaining. If URL folds tomorrow, if Smack does a blog tomorrow and says URL is disbanding, we're no more, Battle Rap lives. So it's just one league, it's just one cog in the wheel. I don't really care whether it folds or it's successful. I don't care. I care about my battle rappers. I don't care about Smack going on the stage. That don't bother me. He don't mean nothing to me. Yeah. I care about battle rappers. But all I want to see, is them make their money and live in a viable world. Yeah. But this app, from the jump and from my research, from my further research, tells me it's a bad idea. Now, if you can't handle that, that's on you, but it's not crying, it's not complaining, it's not bitching. It's just a real analytical view of the side of the cons, not the pros. I'm not just going, blindly following it. Support it, guys. Yeah, it's great. No, I've supported it on my Twitter, and I've also been against it in the Discord on chats. You get me? So I took both approaches. I've helped URL from free promotion, but I'm also critical of it. I understand that, guys. It's not about no move. It's real.
But the issue is
I wasn't saying that at all, Rare. I know that they said that you guys are complaining, because that is a form of a complaint, that they created something, you're not happy with their product, whether you have it or not.
No.
Correct? So,
No, wait.
what I'm saying is, 1 second, sir. At this time, what I'm saying is that if you do think it's a bad idea, then let's just watch and see how it pans out. You know, a lot of people like the app. They like the idea of having it so convenient and not to take forever loading. There's a lot of good things about the app. And the premium membership, I feel like all businesses have some form of exclusivity, some form of it. Whether it's $7.99, $1.99, they have some form of in-app purchase, all types of things. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about you crying, whether you're crying or not. All I'm saying is we support it, and I don't feel like I want to bash it because other people don't feel the same way. I just don't. I'm just not up for the bashing part of it.
All right, okay. But the only issue I have with everyone who's coming in the chat is you're saying how we're crying about it. I don't understand why you guys are saying that we are crying about they're making us pay for the app. No one is crying. We're just saying is that it doesn't make sense. And the way that they're doing it is neglecting a lot of the fans.
Facts.
Whether that you would like to say I'm crying or whatever, I don't know where you're getting that from.
Simple.
I'm just stating facts. Even if I could afford it, even if I was a millionaire, it doesn't matter. The whole concept is what I'm against.
What I'm saying is, yeah, I can afford the app. Yeah, I can get the app if I want. But I stand with all the people who can't. I stand with them. Do you mean all the people that's locking out? That's who I stand with. So yeah, like Pro said, the people they neglect, I stick up for them. The real battle rap fans. Do you mean? Like,
so what other businesses are y'all doing that with?
You mean?
That you're willing to do without because other people can't afford it.
What you mean? Like, it's a business, yeah, to me. It's not a business. I don't look at it as a business, like. So I don't look at it like that. But that's because I'm from the old school era. Do you get me? Like, yeah, it's moved into the new era, new times now. But I don't look at battle rap like that. I don't look at it through them glasses of the new era, new time. I don't look. To me, it's still old school. Do you mean like battles on the corner mean just as much as they do on the stage? So
the battle rap been a business for a while. It's been a business for a long time now.
They look at it like that. I don't look at it like that, my bro. So to me, it don't matter. The money side of things, if anything, is ruined battle rap. It's preventing a lot of great battles going down and stuff. I mean,
let me put it to you like this. You know how fake battle rap is gonna look? That the fact that it's on an app and shit, the fact that it was on YouTube used to bring a certain level of organic feeling, man. But the fact that you have to purchase an app just to watch two guys talk on a stage, it makes it a little less.
That's invalid because they still.
That's just an opinion.
No, listen. What I'm saying is, it's making it even worse. Putting it on the app, like everyone is making us like those battle rappers seem even faker on the app, in my opinion. Like there's a lot of shit that it just doesn't make sense, bro. Like this argument, it will just go back and forth because.
I mean, we're still in the early stages of the app. There's still many things that can be done to improve it. There's still many things that can be done for the free crowd, for the premium crowd, because I didn't notice until someone said that they took the free battle off of the app. They did give a battle for free. If you just downloaded the app to your phone, you could have watched one of the battles for free. Shout out to Caribbean Kush in the chat. Caribbean Kush said, maybe there should be a system to where they give us 3 battles a week, but we vote for what 3 battles that we want. Maybe give us a selection of battles, and we choose between 3 of the ones, and whoever ones get the most votes be the ones that are uploaded that week. I mean, there's so many things that they could do, like Baby Girl, piggybacking off of her, like just like with video games, they do in-game purchases. Maybe there is a in-app purchase of maybe you want to see one of Conceited's old battles, and it get, anything can happen, man. There's unlimited possibilities. The app is still new, it's still very fresh. We're about 2-3 hours into the conversation, and I definitely love the energy. You know what I mean? I get the point of views from the people who are on the outside looking in and the inside looking out. It definitely gave me insight on what different levels of supporters there are. There are supporters who want to be at certain levels who can't, and people who are at certain levels that really don't see it from the bottom looking up. So it's a lot of different point of views, and the app can only either be completely good for the battle rap community or it can cause a divide and bring it down. I see the app developing into a universal battle rap app, honestly, in my opinion. I feel like Smack, this was a power move by the URL, and eventually they're going to end up getting King of the Dot,
I got the
RBE,
Discord
maybe a
for you.
Gates of the Garden,
Somebody gonna get
maybe
the
getting these
Discord for you. I got
bloggers, certain things to make this a universal battle rap app to where this is the one-stop shop for battle rap, period. Now, it's just Smack URL for now, but who knows how far it can go 10 years down the line. Like I said, this app is still very fresh, very new in the beginning stage.
And one thing on the beginning stage wasn't well put together, according to a lot of people who use the app. I'm just saying, like, whatever you're doing, at least start off doing the shit properly. So people could actually see that you put a lot of time and effort into making this decision. Don't make the decision seem half-hearted, and plus you're neglecting the fans. Like, at least make it look like you put a lot of time and effort into your shit, man. Like, even if the app had came out and I was hearing good reviews, people saying like, oh my god, this, that, and a lot of good shit to say, I could at least have a better understanding. But the fact that people are not all that pleased with the app now starting shows to me that the app didn't have a lot of time and effort placed into making the app. It's just riding the wave of Cassidy when they have a lot of views and shit, and they want to go ahead to make a lot of money. The way how they are doing it is pretty bad in my opinion. When the app now started, at least make it start properly, bro. Start the shit properly. Make sure everyone's, like, don't just put it out just so they're going to an app. No one even know what's going on. They just tell us they're going to make an app and everyone has to switch. They have to switch. They're not asking you. They're telling you have to switch. Fans is a total different thing. Saying, you know, we're actually making an app and we're like for X, Y, and Z. Not the way that they're doing it now. Especially just neglecting the fans one time instantly is pretty retarded. I don't know how you can't understand it, bro. But if you like, you need to go and read a book or something, man, and educate yourself.
No calling names. We appreciate your point of view. We definitely appreciate your point of view in Rare Rebel, and I love the talking and debate, man. And I appreciate BR for his input. 2 Eyes, definitely go subscribe to my boy 2 Eyes for his input, man. Everybody for their input. Baby Girl for her input. We ain't heard from you yet, Commodity, and I want to hear from you if you want to say something in Textiles before we get up out of here. But we definitely be right back. This is what we doing, man. We definitely doing this now. We got a little live podcast going on, so we in tune, man. We moving. And
I would just like to say,
hold on a second. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, I would like to say to Rare Rebel and Prosper, man, salute to y'all, man. Much respect from me. You know what I mean? I was just, talking my shit. I just want everybody to know, there wasn't no hard feelings or anything like that. Why the line still me and Rare Rebel, we get down all the time when it comes to conversations.
Oh yeah, we family, like y'all. We family. Hey, BR, do me a favor and go grab the Discord for me, BR. BR, and put it in the chat for us, man. They asking for the Discord. They asking for my Discord in the chat. Can somebody drop that in the chat for them?
Yeah, I got you.
I would do that if I could. But yeah, we about to get up out of here. Baby Girl about to get us up out of here. If Textiles or Lab Commodity don't have anything to say, Baby Girl get us up out of here. We definitely be coming back. We just need a subject, man. This is what we doing, man. Podcasting it up, man. We about to get the fans.
Baby Girl, headphones is on.
I got you, man. Let me get us up out of here. Salute to the gang, man. 2 Eyes, Baby Girl, Rare Rebel, BR, the Commander-in-Chief, Battle Rap Rankings, Battle Rap Junkie, I see you. Shout out the Lab, shout out EBL, shout out Nell Love. This Battle Rap is life. We got 4 O's in the back of the whip.
Go subscribe
so we
to
out.
You out of here.